What? Are they serious right now? What? What? Thank you for joining me. My name is Jarrell. Today I will play Mixtape. I'm actually literally going to play Mixtape on the channel today, and I will share my review. I will do a review on my experience with actually playing Mixtape. So I'll do that today. I will share my thoughts on the game, but first I would like to discuss the game in a bit of a serious manner. It is absolutely okay to like Mixtape. There is nothing wrong with that. It is absolutely okay to dislike this title. If you hate Mixtape, that is absolutely allowed. I appreciate everyone who has recently subscribed to the channel, and I thank you for that. If you're looking for a hate echo chamber where it's just people making fun of Mixtape, I'm sorry, this is the wrong place for that. The channel here is a place where I can basically just try to make people laugh, share some helpful information about art and game development, and to share the games that I've developed with all of you guys. So again, just because you dislike something does not mean that thing is bad. Just because you hate Mixtape doesn't mean it's bad. But just because you love Mixtape does not mean it's good. Just because you like something does not mean that it's good, okay? We can like things that are good, we can like things that are kind of crappy. We have different reasons for enjoying media and appreciating them. So I, myself, do not have any ill will or issues with Mixtape. Developing and shipping a game takes a huge amount of effort. It's extremely stressful, so I applaud the developers for shipping a title. The problem with Mixtape is the dishonest presentation and marketing of the product. I don't believe that has anything to do with the development team. So Mixtape is funded by Annapurna, they're published by Annapurna, and has a very high degree of funding for the game. And how this game is pitched, how it's been marketed, is that they've claimed that this is an indie game, and which is very frustrating. It's unfair to other indie developers. Indie is short for independent. Generally, you're internally funded. You don't rely on a huge publisher that can fund your product. And they claim that this is an indie game while having that high degree of funding from Annapurna. The problem with Mixtape is that the word indie is something that we all understand. We have a shared cultural experience with the word indie. We understand and we agree roughly upon what that word means. This word represents small studios that generally are driven by passion and art with minimal funding and are usually only internally funded. The gaming audience who buys games, they trust the title of indie, and in general, they respect the approach of indie devs because the indie devs are scrappy, smaller teams or solo developers who neither rely upon or are slaves to the anti-consumer AAA industry. Right now, AAA is very dishonest and they're very anti-consumer. And the independent developers have spent decades building this branch of the industry. There are developers who have worked hard to establish and develop this branch. And in general, there is more honesty on the indie side of development, and people trust that. To have a software title not fit into our culturally agreed upon understanding of what indie game means is that when you label your product as indie, even when it's not, you are knowingly and purposefully deceiving your customers. And that is behavior fitting of the AAA industry. Secondly, even without definition, we all have an understanding and an expectation of what a video game is. If someone says, I'm going to present to you a video game, there is an expectation that must be fulfilled. We all agree on what a video game is. It would be dishonest to say, I'm going to present to you a video game and then instead just play music. That's dishonest. It doesn't matter how good the music is. It doesn't matter how much some people may like that experience. It violates the trust that we established through our culture, our subcultures, our language, our history built over decades, and our definition of words. It violates the trust and expectation that we have. It is dishonest for product reviewers to say, I will present to you a review, and instead of presenting a review, they present a heavily biased opinion piece, not for the purpose of helping consumers make informed decisions about the products they may purchase, but to instead force personal, political, and ideological views upon their readers. Both of these issues I have discussed, these examples of dishonesty, are examples of something called cultural cannibalism. Cultural cannibalism is when you take advantage of the trust and understanding our culture has for an idea, and using that trust and understanding in a dishonest way for the purpose of personally benefiting the perpetrator, thus eroding and potentially destroying the cultural construct which has been built and established over decades, if not hundreds of years in some cases for some industries. They're taking advantage of something we all understand and agreed upon. Mixtape is now the perfect example of cultural cannibalism, of saying you are going to do something then doing something else, of not fulfilling our cultural contract. You say you will play a video game, but instead you play music. It is dishonest. It is not fair to the people who expect to play a video game because they know what a video game is and thus have expectations of it. Mixtape is a perfect example of the games industry malpractice and dishonesty. It is not for me to decide whether or not Mixtape is good or bad, whether or not we should be allowed to let the games industry lie, whether we should defend cultural cannibalism. Should we let cultural cannibalism happen until we all hate each other because we can't even communicate, because we can't even understand each other when one word means something to me and totally different to you? And instead of listening to each other and agreeing upon it, we all cover our ears like little children and say, la, 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 I am not listening. This is what this word means now because I've decided this word is different. It is not for me to decide that. It is for you to decide that. So thank you for listening to my discussion. I will now play Mixtape. So I'm going to share my thoughts. I will actually review the game. So this will be my genuine review. I'm playing Mixtape now, and I'll share my thoughts as I play it. I'm only just going to do the beginning part, so it's not going to be that long of a playthrough today. But if you would like to see more, then just let me know if you want to see me play the game more. So I'm going to play Mixtape now.
My mother says, what you gonna do with your life? Mother dear, we're not the fortunate ones, and girls, they wanna have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. Phone rings in the middle of the night. My father yells, what you gonna do with your life? Oh daddy dear, you know you're still number one, and girls, they wanna have fun. Girls just wanna have, that's all they really want, some fun. When the working day is done, girls, they wanna have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I wanna be the one to walk in the sun, and girls, they wanna have fun. Well, girls just wanna have, that's all they really want, some fun. When the working day is done, girls, they wanna have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. Just wanna, just wanna, just wanna, just wanna. Girls, girls just wanna have fun.
Time out. Okay, what's going on here? This is crazy. I said I was going to play a video game, but instead, I'm playing music. What's that all about? If somebody says they're going to play a video game, we all have an understanding of what that means. We know that if somebody says they'll play a video game, we get to watch them play the video game. Is it fair for somebody to say that, but then just play music instead? We all have an understanding of what that word means, of someone saying, I'm going to play a video game. But instead, this guy's just playing music. Is it fair? Or you can say it's art, and he's deciding that this word just means something else now. Just saying I'm going to play a video game and I'm going to review a video game, now it means something else because he's decided he wants it to mean something else. Well, I guess this is what a video game review is now. If somebody says this is a video game review, we expect a video game review. But this is just music. Anyway, I think this is kind of wild. What do you guys think? Time in.
Girls just wanna have fun.
Hey guys, if you want the chords for this so you can play, it's not the sheet music, it's just the chords, I'll put that on my Patreon. You can download the chords, you can play it on any instrument, auto harp, banjo, mandolin, piano, guitar. You can play that song, you can download the chords from my Patreon. Ooh, I'm sinking, ooh!